The old adage is that if you blink, you might miss it. And what you might be missing in this case is downtown Oceanside's glow up.
I call Oceanside San Diego's best kept secret. And now that secret is kind of out.
There's the towering additions, the Mission Pacific and Seabird resorts, and a bright Michelin star restaurant in Valle. But those would be too obvious to visit. So on this trip to Oside, we set out to see how other businesses in town are doing. We started with a staple that's been here since 1989, Johnny Mananas.
I think we do a good job of catering to both locals and tourists and anybody else that's coming along to Oceanside.
Business partner Sam Cholak and Avante Gina bought the joint during the pandemic. It was a risky proposition in an uncertain time. Another chance they took, keeping Mananas mostly the same.
When we were dealing with the original owner, Alfonso Jimenez, I had made a few promises to him. One of the things was, I'm going to keep this tree that he planted here in 1989 inside of the restaurant. That's really what we call the heartbeat of Johnny Mananas. And I would keep his legacy, I'd keep his name going. So there's a lot of things that were super important to the original owner that we've decided to continue on.
And with the surge in tourism, Johnny Mananas is thriving.
We will get, someone in their 40s. I used to come here when I was a teenager. Yeah. And that's not something you could replace. There's a lot of history there. Takes them back to their childhood, and they really enjoy it.
Now, south of Johnny's is another Oceanside staple, the local tap house.
The food scene here is unreal, it's really, really good.
Owner Gabe Hogan has been in the restaurant industry for years.
We started in 2014, so we've been here about 10 years. It got started when my wife and I wanted to relocate back home.
But when he and his wife came back to the area to open LTH, they happened to catch the wave of trendy eateries popping up.
The first wave of the guys that have been here that are still doing well now, we all kind of started at the same time and kind of built a group together and used ideas with each other and really, just Oceanside blossomed with us.
So what is it about the beach town that's allowed it to grow, but also keep that same vibe of days past?
While they're doing big projects like Seabird, they were still making sure that the little projects were working. Camaro and Main Street, again, I haven't been in other communities that had that much of a presence. And then like I mentioned with some of the old locals, Charlie Anderson, Privateer, Jamie Stone with the Osider, those guys kept community. The city still cares about community.
Hogan cites the care in the community.
And I've been in a lot of towns and cities like I've told you, but Oceanside's been very, very, very good to work for and very good to work with.
So keep an eye on Oceanside.
Do you feel like you represent that Oceanside vibe?
I hope I do. I still believe it's about hard work, creativity, and doing what's right when people aren't watching, and that's what we try to represent here.
And come see it for yourself. Eating in Oceanside, I'm Chris Groh for CBS 8.